San Diego Comic-Con 2019 is finally over, and definitely was a crazy time. A lot of fun, so many cool reveals. We're going to talk about this for months. But in the next couple of minutes, I want to share with you my top 10 lists of all the statues that I found the most interesting and the ones I'm most excited about. So just stay tuned. Number 10, Iron Studios Triceratops Diorama. This is a gorgeous piece, a gorgeous diorama based on the Jurassic Park movie. It is a 1/10 scale, it is beautiful, full of detail. Who would say that just bigger means better? Some of the small pieces also have a lot of detail, and definitely Iron Studios did it and kill it with this one. There's no release date yet, but based on previous dioramas on the same line, I would say that it's gonna run between $800 all the way to perhaps $2,000. They're not cheap, but definitely they're worth it. If you're really a fan of Jurassic Park and you're a collector of Jurassic Park pieces, definitely this is a must-have. Number 9, Chronicle Collectibles USS Enterprise NCC 1701D. This is a gorgeous replica. Some people would say, well, this is not really a statue, but it kind of serves the same purpose. It is a nice replica. It is beautifully displayed. It has a lot of light up features. It is huge. It's gorgeous. This piece is on pre-order right now. It's supposed to release sometime later this year, and it is not cheap. It is almost $2,000, but man, if you are a fan of Star Trek, particularly the Next Generation series, this is definitely a must-have. Number 8, Sideshow Juggernaut Maquette and the Colossus Premium Format. These pieces are beautiful. Some of the best work by Sideshow. Definitely Sideshow had a great convention. They brought so many great pieces, and it's hard to pick them all. But definitely I love these, and definitely this is, I'm giving you a 2 for the price of 1, so you can say that I'm cheating. But they are meant to be together. They definitely were done in a way that they are going to match up so well on the same display. Now the first one, Juggernaut, was sculpted by Igor Cato and also by Will Harbottle. Now Daniel Bell was in charge of Colossus, but definitely they brought their A game. Those pieces are amazing. Now Juggernaut Maquette is going to be shipped very soon, and it's around $1,400, which is very steep. Now there's no timetable for Colossus, but we know it's going to go on pre-order very soon. So definitely these are must-have for any Sideshow fan, particularly those that collect X-Men figures. Number 7, Scishow Cable Premium Format. What can I say about this piece? It was sculpted by the great Martin Canale with Guillermo Barbiero. Those two are fantastic sculptors. Some of the best sculptors from Argentina. Definitely they did a fantastic job. It is beautiful. I would say that I was a bit skeptical when I saw the renderings before, but seeing at the convention with all the photographs, the piece is fantastic. The paint job is awesome. This piece is on pre-order. It's $725, and it will ship next year. Number 6, Iron Studios Daredevil Legacy Replica. Wow, this piece is amazing. Was sculpted by Tiago Rios. Tiago has been doing so many great stuff for Iron Studios. Some of the best 1/4 scale pieces have come from his hands. He is fantastic. I can tell you one thing. There's been so many great Daredevil statues in the past, but this one, in my opinion, surpasses them because it's a combination of all the best aspects of all of them and bringing them together. It makes a very classic sculpture. A beautiful base full of detail, and definitely it's, you know, screams Daredevil, and definitely in my opinion this is the definite version of the character. Number 5, Deja Torres Premium Format. This was sculpted by Will Harbottle with the help of many others at Sideshow. But man, this piece is beautiful. You know, I can tell you one thing. For many, she is an obscure character, but she's a very beloved character for the real fans. But the sculpt is amazing. The job done was amazing. The paint job, the detail, the art, all of it is just a beautiful, beautiful piece. There's no exclusive on this one. It will ship next year. It's on pre-order right now for $550, but definitely this is a must-have. If you love the type of sculptures by Will Harbottle, if you like this style, definitely this is a must-have. It's a bit sexy perhaps for some, but make no mistake, it is beautiful. Number 4, Pop Culture Shock, The Rock. Wow, this piece is amazing. Came out of the left field. I knew about this line, the WWE 1/4 scale statue line by PCS, but definitely this was amazing. Just the rendering, just the work, just the detail is fantastic. I love Dwayne the Rock Johnson. He's a great actor, and I follow him since his career in the WWF and WWE. But man, it is just amazing just to see what they came up with this piece. So much detail. A lot of people were complaining a little bit about the classic torso when he's doing the people's eye with his eyebrow is on the wrong spot, but they say in this case the company says that they're going to fix it. But man, beyond that, besides that, the piece is fantastic, the detail is great, and definitely is another exciting piece from San Diego Comic-Con. Number 3, Bliss Way, Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons. Wow, this piece is beautiful. It is amazing. Not only that, this piece was a collaboration between 3 companies, Bliss Way, Prime One Studio, and Studio Hive. It is amazing, the work that they did with this, so much detail. Some people have mentioned that there's really not much likeness with Emilia Clarke. I disagree. I see that it has probably a more younger version of her, but it looks fantastic. The detail, the tailoring, because it has mixed media, all the dragons, all the tiny little details, the face, it's just beautiful. The paint job, it has a huge base. It is amazing. You know, Bliss Way, Prime One Studio, and Studio Hive, they did a phenomenal job. Kudos to them. They really deserve to be on the 3rd spot. Number 2, Infinity Studios life-size Henry Cavill Superman bust. Wow, this piece is amazing. This piece is gorgeous. Not only is it a life-size bust, it is lifelike. It has so much detail that you can even see the detail under his nostrils. You know, you can see his, his shaved face. You can see the pores in his skin. It is amazing the job they did with this piece. This is not going to be a cheap piece. The Wonder Woman they came out is already, I think, on pre-order. That one's around like almost $4,000. So I'm guessing this is going to be around that price. I'm not a big bust fan, but looking at it is just fantastic. Not only that, the 3 in the line, Batman and Wonder Woman, are fantastic, but my favorite is Henry Cavill's Superman. Now, before we reveal the number 1 spot, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1, Weta Workshop, Frodo and Gandalf on card. This is an amazing piece. So beautiful, full of detail. From the horse, the car, the ground, the grass, the flowers, the sign, Frodo, Gandalf. It tells a story so beautifully. It's amazing the work that they did here. And this really sets the record straight. Yes, other companies are producing Lord of the Rings stuff, but no one can compete with Weta. They know what they're doing, and definitely they did it here. This piece is part of the Masters collection. Last year they have 3 Beard, but man, I think they overdid it with this one. It's beautiful. I can tell you one thing. Sometimes less is better. You might say that a bigger piece has more detail and has more concept and there's more stuff in a 1/4, 1/3, or even in a life-size bust. but sometimes smaller can hold a lot of detail. We have brought a lot of great stuff this year, a lot of stuff for Lord of the Rings, but in my opinion, this was their best work and the one that I'm really excited about. This is not going to be cheap. The Master Collection is definitely very sold out because it's extremely exclusive and limited. Treebeard was only 300 pieces last year, so I'm guessing this is going to be around the same. So the price, it might fluctuate between $1,500 up to $2,000 easily. But definitely, if you're a collector of Lord of the Rings, this is a must-have, and in my opinion, the best piece at San Diego Comic-Con 2019. So this is my list. What do you think about it? Definitely a lot of great stuff. I really have a lot of fun with this convention. There were a lot of cool reveals from all sort of companies, all different IPs. Definitely very exciting, and I'm really looking forward to next year. But what is your opinion? I would like to hear it. Is anything on this list that you don't like? Anything else that you think is better than this? Let me know. Share with me your favorites. I would like to hear your top 10. So once again, thanks for watching. God bless, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.